Hello, welcome back to Hologround. We're gonna be drawing today. I am joined by Lucas, who is not drawing Jill.
Hello. No, this was the previous week's drawing.
The drawing is a lie. Just like my open file. Or the file that will be open eventually.
Which I can see.
Yeah. I haven't even opened it yet, Lucas.
Well, you haven't streamed your screen to me, Alec.
I haven't even opened it yet, Lucas.
You can still stream the software.
I haven't
Alec.
even opened it yet, Lucas. Give me a moment.
Hmm.
I forgot to move some files.
Me too.
Decided to
Fix
combine
OBS
all. Go on. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say I had to fix OBS because it decided to put itself in a position where I can't change the aspect or anything. So I had to doing that. Wait, you were saying?
Whoever this says, "Hello, Kameraden." Hello.
Hello. We started slightly later today.
Yeah, I had trouble waking up. And then I had to
I had other
pour
issues.
down. I had to pour down food down my throat quickly.
It's funny because I'm late because I was doing the exact opposite of that.
There I found it. I have found my work file. Hello, mask guy. I did not forget you. I definitely did not forget you. Go live. There we go.
Further says shoving it down real fast. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You actually popped the screen out. That was that guy. That guy. Yes, the guy.
The guy. It's the guy. I'm watching it right now. It's live on Twitch.
I literally showed my friends this just because of how convoluted this entire thing was.
What?
the Patreon request.
Oh, right, yeah. And yeah, if ever this was very tasty. It was leftovers from yesterday.
Oh yeah, what did you have?
Well, that's another story in the disgusting genre. So I make a lot of disgusting food tasty eventually. But basically, I told you my grandma offloads her spoiled food onto me.
Yeah,
So
I am aware of that.
So I tend to cook it, so it's not completely out of the picture. So yeah, she had a whole block of cheese that was completely moldy. So
Oh no!
I had to completely clean it up by cutting off every single moldy piece that was covered in moldy bits. I know. But then I put it on the frying pan and I boiled it for a while. And then
You performed every single killing bacteria tactic on the book.
and then I put I shredded some bread onto it. I put some tuna onto it, and I put some celery onto it and mixed it up a little bit. And it turned out really nice, but it was really, really fucking calorie heavy, as you would expect, because it was a huge block of cheese that they put in the pan in one go. So I had to eat it over the course of 2 days.
Right.
Yeah, I seasoned it as well, don't worry. I have
as long as it doesn't kill you.
Nah, it's fine. I have this little seasoned mix thing, which is nice. It doesn't have enough salt in it, but cheese is naturally salty, so I don't need to salt it. I would usually add some eggs as well, but again, whole block of fucking cheese.
Yeah, no point in that. I mean, yes and no, I guess. You will definitely add to the taste, but your heart is not going to be happy about it.
It's fine.
You know, like the rest of your body.
It's fine. If my body hates me, I can hate it back. It's a love-hate relationship. Mostly hate.
There's a stomach like an iron wall.
Stomach's more like a barrel in the wall with strife between the two sides. Waiting for it to fall. Sending agents to each other's place, sabotaging each other.
At one point, something will actually just pass the pain test on your stomach, and you'll be like, "Oh my god!"
It's fine. It's fine. If anything, the coffee has been
Not
doing.
be fine.
If anything, the coffee has been putting me on the can lately. So.
Really?
Well, I haven't been drinking coffee in a while, and it's been, if you don't drink it for a while, it can upset your stomach.
I think I've been drinking too much coffee, if I'm being honest.
Well, if it's not doing anything to you, then yeah, you've been drinking too much.
Well, it never does anything to me, Alec. It's a lovely side effect of having ADHD.
Well,
I have to drink like 10 cups to start shaking.
Well,
but that's not because
smoking.
it's doing something other than anxiety.
Start smoking then. Simples.
Not so simple.
Yes, it is. You just take a cigarette in your mouth, and you puff, and you huff, and you blow your lungs out. Yeah, I need to put some music other than Saba Saba.
Why?
Because otherwise I'll go crazy. And I don't want to go crazy misty on everybody. Where's the character reference? I had to put all my Netsufa work commissions in the same folder.
Oh?
So yeah, I get confused between the two of them, I guess. But now there's random ass in my thumbnails. Whatever this is, I don't drink coffee at all. Do you drink energy drinks? Do you drink soda? If so, then you get at least some caffeine. Maybe black tea?
If not, you're denying your pancreas its purpose.
You're denying your pancreas your purpose. Rarely energy drinks, soda of course. I need a new batch of energy drinks from Patrick. Keep drinking them. I have one left. Just one.
Oh. Jeez.
Where is it? Yeah, go.
I could use a monster.
Just get a girlfriend. You'll always have a little monster with you.
Eh.
Hello, Ayako. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. I cannot see other messages in multi-chat other than...
There's like a little filter button where you can check off which ones you want displayed.
Yeah, all of them are active.
Then reload it. Beverda says, okay, there's one beverage with coffee I like. Iced coffee. Not had it in ages though. It's literally iced coffee. That's what it translates to. Iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Iced coffee. Yeah, iced coffee is nice.
I never had iced coffee.
Most of my coffee turns to ice eventually. I don't drink it fast. I sometimes drink it over the course of 2 days. I
2
sometimes
days. Jeez.
I do sometimes reheat it. Sometimes 3 days, Lucas.
What do you do with your coffee?
Drink it.
It doesn't take 3 days to drink a cup of coffee, man.
I sip it. I take my time with it, Lucas. I don't just chug it like alcohol.
Maybe that's your problem.
That's not a problem. That is actually the opposite of a problem.
Maybe that's your problem.
That is the opposite of a problem. If you repeat it, we're clearly having a miscommunication here. Everett says yes, from the Tetra Pak or the can.
Yeah, I never had iced coffee, like real made iced coffee. Although lately I've been drinking water.
Me too.
But you've always drank water.
It does not change the fact that I've been drinking water lately.
Meh. Because drinking water for me is a feat.
Veritas says me too, only the supermarket stuff that is mostly milk. Okay, let's draw this fox girl.
Me drinking water is an achievement, Alec.
Well, maybe you won't be so fat if you drink more water.
Yeah. Nah. Well, I'm not that fat.
Fat enough. You're very fat by European standards, I'll just say that.
Really?
I am very fat by European standards.
You are like 2 meters tall.
Yeah, but I'm also fat. I've got a big belly. If it's slightly protruding, it's a big belly. My grandma keeps telling me I'm fat. This is tea Redley only cooled off iced tea or tea drinks, yeah, and he says W grandma. I agree with her. I just make fun of my belly. I make it a point of joke.
And I am trying to be more, how do I say this?
Hydrated.
Caring through my body and not just fill it with random shit.
I'm trying to be a lot more caring to my body. That's why I picked up smoking.
I am not smoking. It would help me with the ADHD though. It would really help me with the ADHD.
Well, start smoking.
Did you hear anything of what I just said?
Yeah, you should start smoking. Whoever this says, is it mostly from food or alcohol? You mean getting fat? It's from being
food.
For me, it's mostly because I'm a homebound NEET. And I don't get enough exercise.
Oh yeah, I'm also plenty inactive, if I had to be honest.
And I technically have a exercise bike. I don't use it enough. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep getting myself into positions of crisis mode, so I'm always panicking about something. And I don't get enough exercise because of it. Because I need to earn money to work. And I could go to a gym, but that always takes too much time. As I've found out many times. Because I am very active in the gym. I barely stop, but I end up being there for like 4 or 5 hours.
Jeez. That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I usually end up being too lazy to go to the gym. I have managed to keep myself like I've managed to exercise a lot at home, and it proved actually fruitful until I stopped because of a trip, and then I just couldn't pick it back up, and here we are.
Yeah.
Gotta love losing the momentum and just completely crashing down.
Yep. Yeah. I was much fitter before COVID hit.
Ironically, I got fit after COVID.
It was the opposite for me because I was actively going to the gym and I was keeping up really good pace and building up whatever I was building up. And then I got stuck in France.
Lovely.
Yeah, it's fine. I like just go to the gym in France. Yeah. I'm
In the middle of a lockdown.
I'm unvaccinated. Cool. Just fuck that shit. I couldn't even go to my fucking doctor's appointments when I got back because they were like, "Well, you need a jab permission." I'm like, "I don't have a jab permission." Well, fuck you then. Go home. Suffer alone. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do it 9 times. 9 times out of 12.
Further says the French. Oh no.
Oh yeah, I grew to hate the fucking French while I was there. More than I already did. And I hated them so much before that.
It's an achievement. Oops.
Like it was a nice coastal town, but fuck's sake. Some other people there.
But it says, as a German, the hate comes by default.
Yeah.
I think as a human being, the hate comes by default, even from French people. So it says, historically, they wanted us here to be part of France. Hell no.
I mean, historically, they wanted everything to be part of France. You can thank Napoleon for that.
Imagine.
Yeah, did you know that the reason there's so many well, whatever. Basically, in Russia back in the day, the French was like a second language. So that was
really
yeah. They spoke like most people spoke like fluent French, kind of like the way they speak English now. But then it got adjusted.
Thank fuck.
Well, a lot of people also spoke like fluent German. For example, my grandfather, the reason he didn't get, because I live in a former Nazi-occupied town. The reason his family didn't get killed is because he used to study in German. And he used to study in German and he spoke fluent German when the soldiers came in.
Oh, okay.
So he got spared.
Right. Okay. Huh. But this says I have Volga? Bulgar, German ancestors. I'm from
Murga.
Argentina, so a lot of my roots are from Spain.
And Germany.
Eh,
Maybe not you specifically.
no, that's what I was getting at with that.
Ah.
I also have from what I know, and I've said it many times, I probably have Mexican blood.
Arriba, arriba.
Well, I do speak Spanish. It's almost like it's my main language, you know?
Don't you also have Chilean blood?
Yes. Mexico and Chile. And for people who don't know, my face is basically the default. Like, if you were to make a game from Latin America, my face is the default option for any of those countries. I technically have some roots from other parts of Europe, but I don't remember specifically where. And I have no way of knowing at this point.
I mostly have Russian post-USSR roots. So apparently my grandma on my father's side was born in Kazakhstan. So I don't know if I have family there, or honestly it would make sense with how some of my cousins talk, because they kind of retained some of that speech pattern.
Right.
But yeah, apparently there's some Kazakhstan blood, but mostly it's Russian.
Right.
Even on my mother's side.
Further says, I'm probably a mixed bag too, I just don't know. I think there's only one person left in Kazakhstan that I'm related to. Could be Alec.
I'm not a Kazakhstani. I'm a Latvian. A Latvian that doesn't speak Latvian.
No, I was gonna say you're a full-fledged Latvian. Why? Because you hate the country just as much as any other Latvian does.
I like the country. I hate the people here. I really like my country. It's very beautiful. It's very green.
Right.
But I hate the people. And I hate the language. I'm a remnant of the Soviet Union. I'm just a fucking bother to them anyway, so who cares?
Further says, my parents and relatives came to Germany back then. Wow. And then he asks, what's wrong with them? I assume the people in Latvia.
I mean, I know it's gonna be a long stream. Do we have all day? I kind of don't want to get into it.
You don't want to open that can of worms?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I have a lifelong fucking
deep-seated hatred.
I guess so, yeah. Because we have a fucking saying in Latvia, specifically from the Russian side of people. From dirt to kings. And that should tell you what the fucking
opinion is.
Yeah. And I don't mean the Latvian people in general, I mean the people in charge. The nationalists. Specifically. It's basically people who are overconfident in their heritage and abilities. But once it comes to actually doing stuff, they fucking keel over. So a lot of them are like, they have a bark bigger than the actual bite. And it fucking shows in how they run the country and how they ran the country for decades at this point. Like, they are incapable of doing anything. Like, I would love it if, like, they were actually able to bring out Latvia and make it a really nice, stable country. Point is, they can't, and they were never able to. If you actually read actual Latvian history, we were always governed by somebody else. That should tell you something. It was always Germany, Poland, like Scandinavian country, some kind of Scandinavian country. It was always like Russia or some other thing. I don't know about Mexico, but like it was always one of the surrounding countries that was like in charge of like Latvia, because it is one of those places that is in the middle of something and it always gets taken over. Guess what? They get out of fucking Soviet Union. They're like, yes, we're finally independent. We're going to be in an independent country, and then they fucking join the European Union. It's like, yeah, technically you are independent, but you are getting economically dominated.
You're independent, but you don't want to call the big shots.
Yeah, basically, you are subservient to the fucking European, what do you call it? The European, I forgot the word. Well, basically, the European party that's in power, and the one that is setting all the rules. You are subservient to that. It gave advantages. You know what? Those advantages ran out a decade ago. Now we're just fucked. Because we didn't do anything with those advantages.
And now it's time to pay for those advantages you didn't make good use of.
Yeah, it's like getting a fucking credit loan and then blowing it all that money on like booze and hookers.
Gambling.
And then you're like, oh shit, the good times are bad. I guess we're a donor country now, and our main fucking export is people. I am not a big fan of the European Union. I'll just be real.
Nah. That has to be news, Alec. Feather says, at least you guys are in Schengen? So good travels, Lamau.
Schengen are in Schengen, so good travels. Again, this might be an unpopular opinion. I don't know what Schengen is. Let me check. Schengen. So I have context. Schengen refers to an area. Oh, right. On the left side. Okay.
Of Europe?
Yeah. Basically, like the left side of Europe, like Italy, Germany is part of Scandinavia. Discounting UK, because UK is not in Europe anymore. But yeah, like I think Iceland, Greenland, whatever. One of them.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, what's the fucking advantage of us having European Union? Well, we can travel freely. Again, where our biggest fucking export is people. Congratulations, Europe. You're getting our worst people. They have to go somewhere. The rest are here, drinking themselves away, being a burden, barely surviving.
Eh.
Like, I used to live in my town used to be an industrial fucking powerhouse. Our hockey team is named after the fucking metallurgy plant, essentially. The plant is now defunct.
Lovely.
All those people still have to go somewhere, so our main, technically the town's main export, or the thing that we do now is we get metal works from China and we fix it.
Refurbishing.
Yes, refurbishing. If stuff from China is shit quality, we fix it. So you get a lot of fucking, what do you call them, welders from here. That's one of the trades that the job center will pay for you to learn.
Right.
How do I know? Let's just say I do.
Feather says, you guys make very good fish products.
Yeah, guess what? This town used to be a really good, a really good place for that as well. It's still operational. We still have like a fishing industry, but it's nothing like it used to be.
Right.
Again, there used to be like a lot of like plants here, a lot of factories. Most of it now is in Riga, the capital, or the surrounding towns or something. It's been downsized like crazy, and my town has become, instead of fucking industry town, now it's a fucking tourist town.
Right.
And it has barely anything for tourists. Like we have a nice beach, so the tourists come for the beach.
Right.
I am salty.
Feather asks if your country would be better off in not a European Union member.
I don't know. I wish it was. I genuinely, like, I am of the opinion that the country should suffer and fix its own problems. I am of that opinion.
I think the main problem comes from people at the top not actually knowing what it takes to be a good country.
Yeah, that's
like European Union involved or not.
Yeah. Again, it's like nobody here like is doing things, I guess, properly. Where we don't have a strong leader. Like they had a really hard time picking a president like recently. Where they didn't want to elect. Again, there's a universal Russian hatred in this country, even if they don't want to admit it. It is there. I can tell you that much. And sometimes you get Russian politicians, and there was a Russian adjacent, let's call him that, politician that was very popular, and they didn't want to elect him, so they chose somebody that was unpopular. Because again, the nationalists really want to fucking use any kind of strife to get rid of the remaining like USSR population, or former USSR population, I guess. And when the fucking Ukraine war broke out, they fucking used that as a fucking crutch to their thing. I remember getting that flyer and I just like, you fucking bastards. Using any fucking tragedy to fucking further your own hatred.
Yeah. So I'm glad to have you guys in the team, but maybe do better in next elections.
If not an EU member, I'm glad to. Oh yeah, I generally hope so. Generally hope so. At this point, I'm kind of disillusioned in the whole fucking process because it's kind of useless.
At this point.
Okay, a common joke you will hear from me is I hope Russia attacks us next. Or Russia bombs us next. I don't care about them attacking us, I just want them to bomb us.
Why, Alec? It's almost like you don't like your country or something.
I like my country, I hate the people here. I got pinged. Let's see. Gotcha, mobile. June responded to me complaining about the server icon.
Rant?
No, server icon.
Oh.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Oh no. I really like the emoji he used.
Yeah. Whoever that says get inspired by Estonia. I would. Will they? Again, well, like, something to give Estonia and Lithuania, the two countries around us, is they actually fixed their problems before going into the European Union. Like, they invested in a lot of things to get money rolling before they went in. We didn't do that. We mismanaged the money. Like fucking retards. And now we're here.
It worked out in the end.
It didn't. No, it didn't.
It worked out just fine in the end.
Like if you come over here and you look at like the general aesthetic of things, yeah, it's a beautiful country. Yeah,
right?
That's where all the money went. That's what I'm getting at. They just made it prettier. That's it. They didn't fix anything. They just gave everything a nice coat of paint.
Right.
They concentrated on the cultural aspect of like Latvian identity instead of actually tackling economic problems and shit like that. Anyway, I can keep going, but again, it's a never-ending can of worms.
Right, yeah.
I can literally complain about this shit for days.
I feel like I can literally not add anything because I am not familiar with the
European
political, economical, or things, anything regarding Europe. Because I have absolutely no clue.
Yeah. At least not as foolish as Greece. Brother, we're not that far away from Greece, I'm not joking. We're not that far
I
away
have
from Greece.
absolutely no clue.
Greece is a universal joke in Europe because it is like giving a loan to your fucking alcoholic friend. You're not getting that money back. That is literally the fucking joke. Greece is in such a fucking poor economic state, and it joined the European Union, I think, where everybody was like... Everybody was laughing.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, everybody was laughing. Everybody.
Feather says we still be joking about Greek people doing math.
Yeah.
I find it funny that basically Europe is like Latin America in the way that Yeah, we
Lucas,
all hate each other.
Lucas, I told you, the state of my country post-Soviet Union was exactly like your fucking country.
Nah.
This is why they needed the European Union. Because this place would have been just like fucking a hellhole otherwise.
Yeah, no, but mostly I mean like Europe being in the way of like, because if you come to Latin America, like don't let people tell you otherwise, but we literally all hate each other in the way of like.
That's normal for any cluster of countries, not just Latin America. Like if you talk about the Asian countries, they have the same fucking thing where like China, Japan, Korea, and some of the smaller ones as well, where they're all making fun of each other for like the minute fucking differences.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people like to pretend that is not a thing that happens, you know?
It's a thing that happens everywhere. It's normal. It is normal. Like, how many times have you heard Henrik making fun of Swedish people? He's constantly doing it. Constantly. You ask him, what do you think about Swedish people? And he's like, people? And the guy has family in Sweden, so, you know, it is a fucking jab.
Well, it is like me making fun of Chilean people where I have family in Chile.
Yeah.
But I feel entitled to doing that because I have family from Chile.
Yeah.
Further says, we don't hate us as much except for the Balkan countries each other.
I kind of made her look like a little bit like Kyrie, I think.
Huh?
I think I made her look a bit like Kyrie. You see it?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Good. Good, I guess. I both failed and succeeded at the same time. It's a mixed feeling.
You know, again, it's funny because even then Latin American countries, as much as we hate each other, we're really like have a weird sense of camaraderie against everywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you might make fun of someone from, I don't know, like if you're from Argentina, you would make someone from Peru or some shit like that. But if you found someone speaking Spanish in a European airport, it would be like, hey! Hello, comrade.
Hello, fellow Spanish-speaking non-American.
Again, it's a really weird sense of camaraderie.
I mean, it was the same when in this post-Soviet Union thing where you don't really care about the person's nationality, just the fact that you can speak to them.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. So you go to
Basically
Lithuania and somebody speaks Russian and you can have a nice conversation with them. But now I can't have a nice conversation with anyone because the Tower of Babylon fell. Peruda says we're like a tsundere with friends, I guess. I mean, that's most of the jabbing. I don't really hate them. Maybe a little bit. But
Okay, maybe a lot.
But there are nice people there, obviously.
Well, obviously.
You just have bad experiences. Like I did. Yeah, I guess what COVID showed me is that so many fucking people are absolutely intolerable snitches, is what I mean. Or when you're stuck at home all the time, you also find out really quickly that some people are like they don't care about they don't care about neighbors or anything else. They're just gonna do whatever. And it didn't help that my mother was living in I guess what do you call it, a commune home, where basically there's barely any padding between the fucking apartments, so you can hear everything. Everything. And it was also like one of those apartment buildings where the neighbors constantly were coming and leaving. So
right.
It was like those short
Even with COVID?
Yeah. Short-term stays. So constantly changing neighbors, and you don't know if they're gonna stay there for a few days or a few weeks. And a lot of them were like construction workers, and guess what? Construction workers like drinking. So they come home from a nice long day of work, and they start drinking and talking loudly and fighting and doing whatever fucking else. And you're trying to sleep.
Just like your Airbnb in Denmark.
No, it wasn't Paris. It was.
No, I mean, I'm...
No. If I were just asking, it was Paris. No, not Paris. I feel for anybody who lives in Paris right now. No, it was Cannes, I think it's called. Cannes. It's a coastal town. It's like at the very, very south. Near Nice. Yeah, Cannes. Okay, you know it. Yeah, my mother works as a nanny there, so there's plenty of rich people. But it's at the same time, because there's plenty of rich people, it's really fucking expensive.
It's insufferable.
And insufferable, yeah. Really fucking expensive there. Like you get a lot of like movie stars and like generally famous people stopping there.
Right.
I think they have a film festival there as well.
But yeah, you were talking about your Airbnb experience.
I was not. I am not gonna talk about that. I want to forget that ever happened. Especially since we had such a fucking nice place lined up and we got shafted out of it. Not once, but twice.
I really feel like Henrik should have booked it up for us.
Well, he tried. And the guy...
Yeah, but after
and
the
guy... No. He was the first one.
Wait, who was the first one?
Yeah, he was the first one. The guy ghosted him. Then I reached out and the guy ghosted me. Then he relisted the apartment. And then he ghosted me again and took it off again. So I wouldn't contact him.
Maybe I should have contacted the guy.
Yeah. Anyway, I have no idea what happened there. I'd rather not think about it. It was such a shitty experience that it's one of those things where I don't even want to leave a review. I just want to forget it existed.
Yeah.
Because they basically lied on every fucking thing in that description. And again, I guess those guys like work in some kind of like construction or some kind of like difficult job because they constantly were coming home to drink. And just sit around until 5 fucking a.m. just chatting around in the living room, and my room is just right towards the living room.
Yeah.
And I don't have earplugs or anything else. Mind you, they were trying to be friendly with me. They were like, "Oh, come join us," and whatever else. I need to sleep, bro. I need to sleep. I need to hang out with you guys, like Henrik and the rest, in the fucking morning. I need to get some sleep for that because we were walking a lot, and we had plans to walk to places for those troll statues that we never went to.
And the theme park we'd never want to.
Yeah. Because, well, it was exhausting and time passed by really quickly.
Yeah.
So we didn't account for a lot of things.
Maybe next time I visit.
Yeah, maybe
Which
next
will
time.
be probably in 20 years.
We'll see. As they say never. Maybe things will turn out to be better in the future. Just gonna have to work towards that eventuality. Maybe you'll, who knows, maybe in the next 5 years you'll get a much better job and actually get out of that financial hole you're in.
Hopefully.
You never know. And maybe I
was thinking that
maybe I'll hit my head and stop being mentally unstable.
Maybe I'll hit my head and stop being mentally unstable.
Yeah, we should get into a fucking car accident. That seems to fix a lot of people's problems.
Hey, either it works or it doesn't, and we die. It's fine by me.
Yeah, like that comedian guy who had fucking seizures. He got in the hit his head and stopped having seizures, and then got in a car accident, and that returned his fucking seizures.
Talk about fucking bad luck, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Joel.
Oh, fuck. Hello, Dorshit.
Hello. Hey.
Yeah. Further says the universe works in mysterious ways.
It's... Who am I to question it?
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Yeah, so since I'm making so many bots, I was thinking that maybe I can start earning some money because one of the bot applications that I use, other than Character AI, actually lets you earn money out of doing that.
How so?
Huh?
How so?
You can. The thing is, it has a lot of different models for the way the bot interprets your messages. You can also make them. And the ones that have a lot less traffic are for paid messages. So you can buy messages, and you can also buy diamonds, which are like the currency to... It's like the premium currency to exchange for stuff. And you can also donate to people who make bots.
Okay.
So it's basically donations. But you can earn money just by doing that shit, you know? If people like it enough.
Yeah. Yeah, why not if you're good at it?
I mean, I'm trying. I made a Florence bot already.
Florence? Oh, right. The crazy bitch.
I swear that fucking gremlin is doing shit to me.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense, you're a masochist.
I am not a masochist.
Sure, whatever you say, Bashi. Bashi.
I beat Boshi so Becky would play Fear and Hunger.
Yeah. You're the Bashi now.
Yeah. And Becky will play Fear and Hunger.
You will. Maybe I should make a boot camp for her and we sit down and watch Frappolo videos. I've been telling her about Frappolo. That he tends to show up at every fucking like Fear and Hunger stream.
Every time someone is playing it, they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. I basically told her like, yeah, like he knows because he actually opens up the game in the RPG Maker decompiler and actually like dissects it like a doctor. Like I basically told Becky, like for example, the lock stat is completely fucking useless because it literally doesn't do anything. Like it's there to trick you
into thinking it does something.
Yeah, it literally like does nothing in the game whatsoever.
Doesn't affect your drops. Doesn't affect your coin throws. Nothing.
No, it has no attributes. Yeah, it has no attributes. It is empty.
Yeah.
The values are completely empty. It's not that it doesn't affect this, it doesn't affect that. It is completely empty. It is just a name.
Kind of feel like, what was it, Orange? The guy was called, the developer? I kind of feel like Orange just couldn't get rid of it because of RPG Maker stuff and just left it there.
I don't know. He might have had a plan for it. But he couldn't implement it in the way he wanted it, so he just left it as is. Because if I had a stat where the game is Fear and Hunger, I would use every fucking means to mess with you, and that kind of thing is a perfect way to mess with players.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same in FromSoft games. People still don't know what the fuck does the fucking locket do. It's the same. You can get like a locket, like a little locket thing as a starting item in Dark Souls games, I think.
Oh, the first one. Yes.
And
he literally says that it's trash.
Yeah, and people still don't know if it's trash or if it does something.
I think that the item actually tells you it's trash, if I remember correctly.
It tells you
garbage.
Yeah, it tells you, but people
the
are still...
The game actually has garbage.
I know, but the people are still like, well, maybe it does something. It's like, you never know with FromSoft games.
Let's see, starting gifts.
Like, I know it doesn't. It says it doesn't do anything, but you know, that's also a fucking
Yeah, there you go.
tactic you can use to mess with people.
Trinket. No effect, but fun memories comfort travelers. But it does have an effect, by the way.
Okay.
It says pendant can be used to trade Snuggle the Crow for a souvenir of reprisal, and is also obtainable if certain circumstances are met. What is that, actually? Souvenir of reprisal. Increases level in Blade of the Dark Moon. Oh, ok. ¿Qué? ¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? ¿No? ¿Qué quieres? ¿Qué quieres? No. No. Anda a la cama. Anda a la cama. No! He's pulling on my arm. Like, pay attention to me, father.
Stop flirting with your dog, Lucas.
Huh?
Stop flirting with your dog, Lucas. Go back to drawing.
Flirting.
Flirting. Florence is not gonna draw herself.
Oh, it's for Covenant. Okay, that was it. Yeah. Okay, so you can give the pendant to the crow so it can take it away, and it will give you an item for a Covenant, which lets you get things.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Dark Souls 3. I was looking for Dark Souls 1. No, it is from Dark Souls 3, but why does it have a thing for... This Dark Souls 1, why do I have a thing for Dark Souls 3?
Yeah.
Proof of Concord kept... Oh, okay, no, it is for a Covenant from Dark Souls 1. Never mind. Yeah, you can change it for a thing that is actually useful.
Mm-hmm.
But the game doesn't tell you that.
Yeah.
And you have no way of knowing that.
Yeah, that's my point. Gotta go to the DMV with mother. Around 9 o'clock.
To the what?
DMV.
Good luck. Nothing more disgusting than the DB.
It's not as bad around here. It's just... The problem with our DMV is that it's on the outskirts of town, so it's hard to get to.
Well, that's annoying.
Yeah. Used to be in the center of town, but they changed that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird.
For me, though, it's always been on the outskirts. Way back in the day, it used to be not.
In ancient times.
Might as well be. Ironically, that's the place they're at right now. They also do car inspections right next to it. So I guess they have more space to do stuff, but again, it's on the outskirts of the road you take if you want to go to the capital. You know, like if you keep going on that road, you will leave.
Go, leave.
Never return. It's because of that. It's a little bit annoying to get to. Like if it was just me, I'd cycle there. But she's the one who needs to renew her driver's license, and even then, I don't know why she's bothering because she doesn't really drive anymore. She just wants to have it just in case.
Well, that's honestly a valid reason as well.
We don't own a car, Lucas.
Yeah, but you never know when you might need it.
And whenever we do have a car, she insists that I drive. Because, well, I haven't driven in a long time. I might as well have completely forgotten how to drive, so you drive. I always drive her. And whenever she had to drive, we would have gotten stalled constantly. So she doesn't want to drive, but she wants to keep the fucking driver's license.
Right. I mean, again, fair enough. I can get it.
Yeah. Problem is, it's not free, you know?
Right, yeah, no.
First, she had to do the medical commission. We went to the family doctor for that. And now she has to pay for the new license. It's like medical commission is what, like €35, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then the license itself is probably gonna be 20 plus euro. I don't know. Like when I had to renew mine, mine was like 22, 23 euro. I think I paid. This was
right
in 2019, so I don't really remember.
That definitely went up.
Yeah, so it's probably a lot more now. Or shit says drive you nuts. Yeah, it does. And she will.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
I need the fucking whatever that whistle is called that Mario has. They also use it in the that sound she makes. Actually, I'll just show you a clip. 1 sec.
Okay.
Where is it? She was doing that Inkzoi game and did the whistle at the end. You know, the Sims like game where you could use your face rigging?
The what? No, I have no clue.
There was a Sims game, a Korean game which is like The Sims.
Is it the one where DSP just kept dying while he was programming?
Yeah. Because he wasn't taking care of his character. And the negative karma his negative karma kept accumulating, and that killed him. Oh, a slide whistle, it's called, a slide whistle.
Slide whistle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Mario uses it. The guys at the letter media use it whenever you basically use it after you do like a pun or a joke, you know. And it's like,
oh, okay,
that one. Well, I can't do it right now. Yeah, you go down and you go up. So she does it in the clip I sent you. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It's a slide whistle.
Okay. I hate the rigging on her face with the thing.
It's a little bit too real, huh?
I don't know, something about when she's doing the whistle. It looks fucking uncanny.
Well, even she
Like
says,
Uncanny
why does
Valley,
it
I mean.
make my face look like that?
Yeah. You should just keep using the basic one also.
I don't get it. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I have this.
Motherfucker shithead!
I'm not gonna lie, I laughed so fucking hard at that post joke I sent you earlier.
Oh fuck off! That thing was like
I
again.
listened,
That's why
I listened to it several times over. I was laughing so hard. Oh dear, it's the
that's
post. Have you been delivering letters lately? And then he just kills himself. I laughed so fucking hard.
I'm gonna post it on stream chat just so people can see.
The
Fuck's sake.
the quote unquote privilege of being friends of me is I constantly send you horrible jokes.
Yeah. And he doesn't lie when he says constantly.
I make it a point to be obnoxious with it as possible. I think everybody I sent it to has told me to either fucking add myself or fucking delete myself.
Gee, I wonder why, Alec.
I'm not even the one who made the joke.
No, but you clipped it. So fuck you.
I think Becky's the only positive reaction I got.
I don't even remember what I said specifically.
I think you said, "God, that was horrible. The ending is appropriate," or something like.
Oh my god, that was fucking awful. The ending was appropriate.
Yeah. I don't know what you talk about, Lucas. That was a really good joke.
I also hate that it took me a fucking second to get the lettuce thing. Oh my god. Okay, I don't particularly like how the Florence is coming out entirely, but I guess I can just move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Now it can stay on that layer and exist there forever with no boosting whatsoever.
Post that.
No.
Post that.
I'm gonna open the comic. Look on it a little bit. Actually, no. I gotta continue fixing that Florence. Fuck it.
Good. Let the frustration pile through you.
Need to stop
Frustration.
dissociating for a fucking second.
Frustration is how we get things done.
Fight? Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work all the time.
I mean, you want me to comment?
Sure. When has it ever stopped you? I just need to get out of this loop.
Loopy loop.
I feel like absolute dog shit yesterday, so I ended up playing Sekiro. And Genichiro had to pay the price for it. Surprisingly, I'm not as rusty as I thought I was.
Well, sub skills are just building inside and staying.
Man, I really need to start practicing ice. I feel like I'm going backwards. Like, generally, I feel like my art is going backwards.
You know the chart of improvement, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
Always refer to that.
Still, doesn't make it any less frustrating.
Yep. It's like, man, my art sucks. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Generally, sometimes I just can't even bring myself to work. Like making that commission sheet that I said I was gonna, and then I never did, you know, like a liar.
Yeah. Simple, Lucas. Just do it. Very simple. It's just so simple. Impulse, yes.
It's not that simple.
Impulse.
I mean, what if I had my ADHD meds? Then it would be simple.
Maybe get your ADHD meds.
I don't have the money to pay for an arm and a leg right now, Alec.
Wow.
I need to use the bathroom, so we'll be right back. Think of that joke.
What joke?
You weren't you about to say a joke?
No?
Because you were like, well, and then you never said anything. So I figure you were cooking something.
I mean, I could. You want me to?
Think about it. I've got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Raw.
Oh.
What's up?
Nothing. Just hanging around.
Should we stop here?
What?
Should we stop here?
Why?
I don't know, we're close to a thing. The ending,
What?
I guess?
Huh?
We're close to ending time, I guess?
What do you mean?
It's an ending time in like 25 minutes?
Sure. Why are we ending early?
I don't know. Since you finished one, I guess?
Yeah. So?
I don't know.
I've had streams where I've finished 5. What's your point? I'm just confused. What brought this on? Do you want to end it?
No, just look at the hour.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, we're close to finishing. And I like finish one.
Yeah.
Did I finish? That was my train of thought.
No.
Okay.
No. We shall not finish. In fact, we're going overtime.
Oh god.
Like, we started
Oh yeah,
late.
apparently. Huh?
Why would we started late? Why would we end it early? That's the opposite of being productive, Lucas.
When are we productive?
Every single time we do one of these, we produce something. It is literally in the word. What do you mean, Lucas?
I can't refute what you were saying. I can't refute what you said. I was trying to think of something clever or stupid to say, but I can't come up with anything. Oh man, my fucking Wiz figure made it to the country and I forgot to declare it before it arrived.
So they sent it back?
No, but they're like, oh, we'll send you an email to tell you how to proceed. Not because I'm not getting it, but now I have to wait on their side instead of doing everything by myself.
We'll send you an email how to proceed after Jared from accounting is done with it.
Oh god. Why is it sticky?
Said Jared.
And I hate that they're just like, oh well, you have to wait.
Huh?
I hate that they're just like, oh well, you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah. And you will. And you will like it.
My issue would be in the case that they actually return it.
Huh?
Which I wouldn't put it past them. My issue would be in the fact that they just might end up returning it, and I wouldn't put it past them.
Okay. What you're telling me is, if anybody outside your country sends you a surprise fucking gift and you don't know about it or declare it, it gets sent back?
Yes.
That is stupid.
Yeah.
Here they would fucking
The thing
hold
is,
it.
even
Here they would hold it for a while, give you a message saying to pay for it.
well,
and yeah-
that's what's gonna happen. Like
and yeah,
I'll get
you do have
I
to-
think I'll get an email.
Yeah, you do have to declare it. In that case, you're fine. Like they just want you to fucking explain the legality of the thing you're getting and how much how much they're gonna take from you in taxes.
Again, I think I'll get an email. I assume at least, because now they're telling me I'm getting an email for this because I looked for the tracking system on the page, and then when you do that, if the thing did not make it entire, like before, if you're doing it before the thing makes it to the country, it will be like, okay, we're gonna inform you when it's ready for you to declare. So then I just declare it, and it's fine. But in this case, they're telling me like, okay, you can't put it on your account. We'll have to wait until we send you an email to tell you how to proceed. So again, that's my issue. I have never had this experience, because usually when I get the tracking email, I do it as soon as I see it. And I did it this time, and I forgot, because I'm a retard.
Oh. Guess you'll have to suffer.
The consequences of my own actions.
Or inactions.
I mean, you're not wrong, but must you?
Grammar Nazi.
I have absolutely no clue how to proceed right now. Because I can't really see what I hate about it.
Flip it.
It's flipped.
Flip it again.
I have it in both directions at the same time, Alec.
Keep flipping it.
I don't think you're
know.
getting my point.
I think there's miscommunication here. I honestly think it's fine. I think you're overthinking it.
Maybe. I guess.
You're doing the self-deprecating thing again. I think it looks fine.
Thank you. Dad, why is my sister's name Rose? Because your mother loves roses. Thanks, Dad. No problem. Official English version of Ambiguous Bagarni Delia used as the second opening of Kill la Kill Dead released in 2025.
I don't get it.
Well, maybe you should. Have you thought about that?
Have you tried not being such a fucking faggot?
Ugh. Oh well, if it looks fine, I guess it's time to ruin it.
Yeah. Make a copy.
Now I'm gonna work on a different layer.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just make a copy. Don't want to just keep the file. That's what I do sometimes. If I'm uncertain. Just make a duplicate layer. Do the adjustments. If I like it, I keep it.
Right.
I think I did that recently with a commission.
Oh?
Actually, no, it was the commission sheet, not the commission. I was constantly adjusting the layout, and at some point I had to modify the original. So I was like, well, I want to keep the thing
The
I
actual
had before.
information. There you go.
I wanted to keep the thing I had before, just in case I
Mhm.
completely muck it up. Need to figure out which commission to work on next. Actually, I do have one commission I need to work on. Just need to figure out what to do alongside it, is what I meant.
Right.
I'd like to work on several, just in case I have to wait for
Uh,
feedback.
Maybe one of the ones that has any of the ones that have been the longest on your.
I got past
on your
those.
list?
Got past those.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Jessica's one was the longest one.
Mhm.
The longest ones I have are either in limbo, because they're
Yeah.
in limbo, or it's stuff I still have to do for reason.
Right.
And I can work on Reese's stuff when I feel a little bit more secure in my fucking standing. As unfair as it sounds.
I mean,
I mean,
Fair, it is.
it is technically unfair. Just I kind of have to get rid of a couple of things. A couple of outstanding bills. Because I got fucked over.
Nothing like the power companies just completely fucking you sideways.
Yeah. It's the inconsistency that gets me. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine other times, but now it's like, no, you have to do this now. Fuck you. Although I think I figured out why the electricity bills were so high.
Oh, what was it?
Basically, as I said, I had to come in and adjust the boiler settings. Right?
Yeah.
So the temperature was set to 60 Celsius on the boiler setting. It should be 50. And and it keeps going to 60 and I don't know why. I'm guessing when Grandma was trying to adjust it herself, she did it accidentally. And she kept doing it accidentally. Until I told her not to touch anything. Several fucking times and it stuck. But basically, when it's at 60 and not at 50, it is using double the kilowattage. So instead of
That's a little too much.
Instead of 8 kilowatts, it's using 16 to heat it up. So,
Over and over.
And the thing is, the water was never getting to the level.
Okay.
It was always at 40, 50 anyway, so it was constantly working trying to get it to 60, but it wasn't able to get to there until it turned off. Because at some point the room heats up enough.
Right.
So it's like, well, great.
That's an extra costly thing for no reason at all.
Yeah, I'm just unhappy that I only figured this out.
Notice now.
At the end of this season. Oh, well, at least the May.
Well,
bill, at least the May bill is not going to be as huge, I guess.
Yeah. Well, you're used to huge bills on winter for obvious reasons, so
I'm not
it's easy that it sleeps down the radar.
I'm not used to it. I tolerate it. There's no other way around it.
No, I mean, like, you know it's coming. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You're used to, in the sense of it's a regular occurrence around this time.
Yeah. Well, in any case, I hope it doesn't go through the roof.
Happen again?
No, just not go through the roof, because I'm gonna get the May bill in June.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that it's gonna be tolerable, because half of May essentially has the heating working.
Mm-hmm.
Because Grandma up to this point was using the heater, which is not using as much power. She was just heating her room.
Yeah.
And during the day, her room would heat up naturally because her windows actually get covered in sunlight.
Right.
So the room naturally heats up. But now we have heating as well. Also, since I changed it, the water consumption will go up because of how the heating's working now.
Yeah. But I assume that's not as costly.
Well, it is, but at the same time, it isn't. It will equal out. Again, this would not be a problem if Grandma had
The chimney issue.
well, that and just be a decent human being, I guess, in terms of paying bills.
Right.
At some point, I did the calculations in my head, and she is completely able to pay all the bills by herself. And if she saved money during the summer for the winter seasons, she would have no problems paying the exorbitant electricity bills.
Right.
With her pension. But she decided to mismanage her money to help my brothers. And now she's in this position. And somehow I'm the asshole in the family. Because I don't help my family. No, I just don't subscribe to the same... no, I just don't subscribe to the same stupid shit you people are.
Yeah.
Of blindly trusting them at this point. What?
You just said for not helping my family, yes, you continuously keep helping your family.
Yeah. I don't help the lost causes.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, they're talking about us in a Discord server. God, I really wish I could delete those messages.
What messages?
In chat. Spam.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about some Discord server, because it was weird transition. Weird transition.
Yeah, sorry, my mind just completely wandered off when I saw that. There's some messages that says they're talking about you in this Discord server, then an obvious, completely, totally trustworthy link.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says kek. And it's annoying me. Sorry, my mind just completely wandered off.
Discord GG kickbutt. Lol. I doubt anybody's talking about us, buddy.
Imagine. And if someone was talking about us, I would probably not like to know. It's probably a shit reaction. Oh my god, I get this image after I sent you the GIF. That didn't work as well as this.
Yeah.
I wish I had this at hand, but it decided to appear on my Twitter of all times because, of course. I'll post it on stream chat so people can see what I'm talking about. Come on.
I don't know if I should complain about it.
Huh?
I don't know if I should complain about it.
Go ahead.
My mind's doing that thing again where my head goes into completely negative things as I'm drawing. And I can't do anything about it. I just get into a literal train of thought, and I'm stuck there.
Right.
And it's reminding me of everything bad.
As you're drawing?
Yeah. It's because drawing is technically just thoughtless work a lot of times. And your mind is occupying itself.
Wandering somewhere else.
No, just going down memory lane.
Yeah.
And giving you thought
Well, I can
process, give you thought processes you don't want to have.
Uh-huh. Well, I can keep drawing and being extra annoying if you would like. That's gonna shift the thoughts to. My fucking god! Shut up! Shut up!
I don't care.
Edward, shut up! I don't care. Have you seen that video? It's where they're it's the Press Button Talk stream where they're playing Ace Attorney, and they're at some point it's like they're having a Edward talk about his dad, and they're like, "Oh my god, Edward, shut up! No one cares! Edward, shut up!"
I don't watch them.
I've only watched the Ace Attorney things because they're hilarious. The Ace Attorney stuff, at least.
I don't watch them.
Yeah.
I'm just like Phil, I don't watch anybody. Which is a huge fucking lie. I watch a lot of people.
Yeah, you watch a lot of people.
I'm too busy, dude. I don't have time to actually sit down and watch anybody.
I'm a blue-collar worker.
I'm a blue-collar worker. Well, how I spend my money does not concern any of you. You don't even know how much money I'm getting. Everything you see might be fake. Like, I might be faking everything I'm getting, for all you know. And I'm getting maybe more and maybe less, and you will never fucking know.
I hate that the guy has the gall to call himself a blue-collar worker.
I mean, he wore a blue shirt that one time.
Huh?
And he did work at a helicopter company at some point. And
But is he now?
And at GameStop, I think. He worked.
You work at GameStop?
Yeah, he got fired because he started buying... He started abusing his employee discount to buy
Of course.
PS2 consoles for cheap. And then using them in his own tournament.
Of course. That sounds like Phil.
Yeah.
Ah, this fucking guy, I swear.
And obviously, I don't remember if he did or didn't, but I think he pursued them for like wrongful like firing, and he actually won. I think.
Termination.
Yeah. I think
Really?
I don't remember. Like, don't take my word for it.
Okay. If he did, I have even less faith in the justice system than I do.
I honestly think I'm full of shit. I think he didn't, but I think he wanted to. Because he was fully convinced that he was in the right. But...
As always, Alec.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, there was footage of him actually doing this shit, so it's like you can't weasel out of this, bro. You literally did the thing they're accusing you of.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm innocent. They need to give me the money and the discounts because
You're fucking
I'm the SP,
scumbags, dude.
dude.
I'm God's greatest gift to Earth.
Please tell me he never called himself that.
He insinuates it because whenever like at some point he mentions, like, imagine if I was never I was never born. Like, imagine how what the Earth would be like if I was never born. Like, imagine a world with no dark side Phil. Like, he actually said something similar to that.
Oh my god. It would be a different lolcow on the spotlight. You're not special, Phil.
Well, he is special. He's just not special in the way he thinks he is.
Exactly. Well, that also true, but you know. Oh my god, this guy. I'm surprised he still hasn't got his channel deleted. Again, it is beyond me just how much he's managed to stay afloat, quote unquote. And by afloat, I mean active and getting money.
Yeah. You know what the worst thing is? That, like, there's no disputing that the man is stupid. But the annoying part is that he's not stupid enough to fail. So,
yeah,
like, he does actually understand some things, how to prevent himself from going completely balls deep into what he's actually owed.
Yeah.
And somehow, again, he's the fucking pig roach. He will be there.
Survive.
He will be there even after YouTube fucking collapses.
That is a terrifying thought.
Like, the Alphabet company will fucking go bankrupt and Darkside Phil will still be begging for tips.
My god. That guy. I wonder when was the first time you mentioned him, because... Actually, I think I know when was the first time you mentioned him.
Yeah.
You could probably find your first message of him ever.
Okay. Have fun, I guess. It's gonna be a trip down memory lane.
Pandemic, of course.
Really? That? Right, I thought I would have been talking about him earlier.
May 6, 2020. You tell me, you're aware of Darkside Phil? I used to hate watch a lot of compilations of his gameplays.
Okay, so so I'm not wrong. I did used to watch him before.
Yeah. And then you sent me the tweet that says, it appears that Darkside Phil is attempting to declare bankruptcy to avoid the nearly $500,000 in debt he has accumulated. Part of his policy has been to claim that monthly business expenditure have been over $5,000 on average over the past 6 months.
Yeah. Sounds like something I would complain about or laugh about.
And you said, I know the dude was owing money in taxes, and it was a complete fucking meme that he could never pay it off and kept begging for money to stream. But hey, $500,000 and that image of Sup over a fucking explosion.
Yeah. The one I made, or the okay, yeah, the thumbs up or the okay sign.
No, it's Sub Junior
Oh,
image over an explosion.
okay. I made a mistake. Sequel.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically that one.
Okay,
I could actually copy this. There you go.
fine. I have the screen covered up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think my first exposure to Phil was either Mr. Medicare or something similar. Because it was talking about his girlfriend was... It was basically like the fact that his girlfriend was was sick. And then he had to fucking cook for himself. And it was basically making fun of his inability to fucking cook. His DSP
Right.
tries and whatever else. And the video basically made a joke that, like, as soon as she learned that he was pouring grease down the toilet, she never went sick again and had to fucking cook for him, even when she was fucking dying. I don't remember which video it was, but it was basically something like that. Again, it was either a Mr.
Right.
Medicare video where he was making fucking fun of him, or something,
Of course.
or somebody else like making fun of General Locals, because I think it was like part of a list of something that was talking about like, lolcows.
Right. And then you eventually
Eventually,
were like, you were of dark side, Phil.
eventually, I did come across that video of Mr. Medicare where he actually was playing Star Wars, Battlefront 1? Or he was watching... No, he was watching DSP play it and commenting on it. And then DSP gets up and it says, like, I have to wake up Liana because she's sick, she went for a nap, I need to make sure she's cooking me dinner. And then he goes and wakes her up during the stream. And you can kind of hear it.
God. Oh my god.
And Mr. Medicare's like, are you fucking serious? This fat piece of shit just went to wake up his sick girlfriend because he can't cook his fat ass dinner? Oh my god, what a irredeemable piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How? Oh my god.
It's one of my favorite clips.
Jesus fucking Christ, man.
And I think the thing that really got him on my radar was the fucking DSP. This is how you don't play compilation video, which was like 2 or 4 hours, I don't remember, and it's just him complaining, and I think that broke me.
Well, it is the video you mentioned on our chat.
Yeah, because I watched that when I was still at Henrik's place. And that was 2016-17.
Oh, okay.
I think it was 17 actually.
And then 3 years later, while COVID was causing struggles, you decided to throw Phil into the fucking hat.
Yeah, I threw you under the bus as well. You're welcome, by the way.
I never said thank you.
You don't have to.
I don't want to.
You never have to.
And I never will.
Good. So we agree.
Yes.
You don't have to thank me for introducing you to Darkside Phil ever again. It's my gift to you.
Like, I don't know how to say this, but this is probably the worst fucking gift I've ever received in my fucking life.
Stop, please. He can only make me feel so much better.
Oh, hey, look at that. Around that time, I asked you for homework for the workshop, and then I never did it.
What a surprise. Maybe you should do it now.
Nah.
Why not? You already paid for it. Might as well do it.
Well, I'll do it at some point, I guess.
Will you, Mr. ADHD? Do it tomorrow, guy. What did you just say?
Exactly.
What did you just tell me? Maybe you should do it now. Go on, start on it. You
I'll do it later.
You've already proven that you can't do it. How many years has it been? Why would you start now? You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Why
I'll do
bother?
it tomorrow.
Why bother doing it tomorrow, Lucas? Just do it in another 6 years, right?
I mean,
And
maybe.
then come to it and you'll be like, I'll do it in another decade.
It worked for the comic.
Did it?
I finished a page.
How does it make you feel to know that it took you how many years to finish that comic? Instead of
didn't
finishing
take
it
me
right
11
away?
at least.
Yeah. Yeah. How does it make you feel, Lucas? Knowing that something you could have finished in, what? A couple of days took you how many years to finish?
I have ADHD,
All because you blame your ADHD on everything, and then you're like,
It's not that I blame it, it's actually a thing.
I'll just do it tomorrow. It's fine, I have ADHD. Herp a derp.
Oh, shut up, you piece of shit!
Ooh, look at me, I have
Fuck off.
ADHD. I don't have to improve and finish things. I have a medical excuse. Look at me, it's a doctor's note that says ADHD.
Look, I'm actually trying on a whole thing, so I'll give you that.
Yeah. Not today, tomorrow. Wait.
you turn it around.
I know, because that's how it works with you.
I do have ADHD, man!
Not today, tomorrow. We. Car drives off the fucking cliff.
Well, I can actually do that today.
What, drive off a cliff?
Exactly. God, we keep getting more of that stupid spam!
It's fine. Just let him be happy that we're getting
No,
talked about.
what about me? Fuck them.
Let me have a look on the kick chat.
What did he expect to gain from that? Fucking-
Let's see. Mouse Gamer, Mapper Gamer.
And they're like, oh, someone is talking about you on this thing.
Yeah, thank you. Man,
You know, the only actual way I would actually be intrigued to see a message like that if it's like someone saw your Hollow Knight DSP video.
and yeah, banned them. And the first one.
Thank you.
And
I really need to log into our Kick account on my computer so I can start banning people. I really need the option to start buying people.
Do you have a Kick account?
No, I mean our Kick account.
I mean, you just log in with your own account and you can be a mod there.
I don't have an account.
Well, make one. Not that difficult. And then, like, Twitch doesn't kick you out.
I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, isn't that convenient, Lucas? Such a convenient phrase. Pray tell, what are you gonna be doing today? You lazy piece of shit.
Oh my god. Fuck. What I'm doing today is adding more stuff to this thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Explains everything about you, Lucas.
I mean, it does.
Can't do that right now, Alec. I'm making piss.
Well, now this actually looks postable.
Yeah.
Can't wait to post it for all of my usual 2 likes.
One of them being me.
Yeah.
And me
Oh
from
my God,
the
this
other
is doing
account.
numbers. Oh my god, this is doing numbers.
We got 2 Alec likes.
Twitter.
Kinda annoyed that Twitter messages aren't working right now.
They're not?
No. And I have
That
clients.
probably explains why.
And I have clients there.
Because I was trying to send me a tweet and it took forever, but it did send.
Is it working now? Okay.
I guess. I sent,
it won't load like messages from me at all.
Oh no, I can see them.
Okay, maybe they fixed it. Let's see. Select message, Control F5. Nope, still empty.
That's clear.
Completely empty. Have a look.
Did you try from the application? Do you have Twitter on your phone?
Yeah, same thing.
That's weird.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's fine. It's fine. It'll start working eventually. I just can't work on those clients.
right. It even loads the previews. I just scroll a little bit before sending that screenshot to you.
Mm-hmm. No, just generally just not working for me.
Yeah, for some reason.
And on the phone, I think it actually says can't load messages at this time or something like that. At least it did when I checked earlier. I'll finish this one and we can stop.
Okay. I'm posting the thing on Twitter. I don't remember the tags for GFL. Fuck. Also, speaking of Florence, her fucking ultimate is called. God damn it! I just had it. It was fucking funny. Masochistic hallucinations.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, on our chat. Oh, the only thing on our Twitter chat is that time you called the fucking blackout happening as you joked on it on stream, and then it happened,
Yeah.
and I had to log in to tell you like, did you have to fucking call it out?
Yeah.
And you only reply with Lamau,
Lol, Lamau even.
basically.
Surely we both will drown.
Lol, Lamau even. No, it was. But now we shall both surely drown. Lol, said the scorpion. Lamau.
I think it's from the same guy.
Oh, the
who
French rat?
got banned, yeah, and suspended.
Nah.
And he should be back. Fine.
Yeah, don't think it'll last for long. Also, yeah, it seems that a lot of people are having the same problem.
About the messages?
Of the DMs, I mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured.
That's annoying.
It might be a server outage where they store all the DMs.
Right.
Or they're implementing something. Who knows?
At this point, who knows?
Not like they don't have the money to fix it. Or
They're
the
too busy
talent-
spying on what-
or the talent, I guess, at this point.
Yeah. Oh, like they're putting all the money into seeing what kind of shit we talk about on chat so they can start sending that us on our feeds.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we decided that you're playing Defiance, right?
At the moment, yes, that's the next game, technically.
Okay. I'll make a thumbnail.
Okay. Should I pick up Bloodwoman 2 at some point?
What?
Should I pick up Bloodwoman 2 at some point?
I mean, you can. Again, like you don't need to play it for Defiance if you don't want to.
Uh-huh.
And it will probably make more sense for you to play Defiance right after because it literally continues the story.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, just do that, I guess.
Okay. Well, we can play it at some point where I have no fucking clue what to play. Which will happen sooner than later.
It'll be fine.
And then, well, after that, there's no more Legacy of King games. Unless we play Nosgoth.
I mean, we can, but we'd have to go through a lot of trouble to set it up.
Hurdles. A lot of hurdles to, play. To be on a lobby looking for people to play with for probably 2 hours.
Yeah. And again, I think it's one of those things where you can only play it if you actually own the game. So
Yeah. And I don't think I can buy that anymore.
no. I mean, they probably do have free versions somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
but it's utilizing.
But at this point, I don't think they bother.
Well, they probably are using the Steam version to get it played. It's just that they're using a patcher
Yep.
to go around it.
I mean, I could probably get it and make it run from Steam, I guess.
Yeah. Actually, maybe it will allow you to download it if you go to a specific page. I'm just not sure.
Uh-huh. Was not that free?
It was. Eventually. was a free-to-play game later.
Man, the one thing I keep seeing that I actually want to play recently is Helldivers 2. But it's a must-have game in terms of I must buy it if I want to be able to play it.
Yep.
And it's so, even with the discounts, are kind of it out of my budget.
Yep.
Because it never goes under $30. Unlike, say, Red Dead Redemption, which cost $60, and it goes all the way to $15.
Well, again, I feel the same way about Warhammer.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think Warhammer was also on discount recently.
Is. Yeah, it is. I got an email today.
$21.
Yeah. And people are getting it because the Horde mode is getting released. Or whatever
The
it's
what?
called. I think Horde mode is getting released.
Oh, okay.
There was an update patch recently.
Right.
Or,
but serious here.
or announcement.
Sorry. No, he says just wait till the Switch 2 comes out and all the new games get jacked up prices.
Wait until GTA 6 releases.
Like the Borderlands 4 guy that was like, if you're a true fan, you will not mind $40 prices.
What do you mean
Like
40?
an $80
What do you mean?
game.
Yeah. What do you mean $40?
No, I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about Helldivers 2, which is usually $40. You will not mind paying $80 for it. Like, bro.
No, I
Shut
get his sentiment, but that was the completely wrong thing to say in the moment. Like,
Yes.
yeah, I could afford it when I was like working an ice cream job as a fucking teen when this particular game released, and I was fine. You can fucking do it if you really wanted to. Like, I get the sentiment, but that was that was not a good thing to say in the moment. This is something you can say to your friends, not a fucking consumer.
Exactly. Because that only makes you look like an asshole.
Yeah.
And it will make you people not want to buy your thing.
Yeah.
It's almost like these people don't know about, respecting the consumer.
Why would they respect the consumer?
Because they're the people giving them money.
They're better than the consumer. That's why he's the consumer, and they're the developer.
Mercer says he's the worst thing for that company's marketing every time.
Yep.
Because you could have people that even if the games are kind of shit, I can say I haven't played any, but even if the games are kind of shit, you can have people buying them. But if the person in charge is treating you like you're, a piece of shit for not a true fan for not buying the game at a increased price, it kind of sours the mood.
It's fine. The true fans will save them, right?
Sure.
It works for Nintendo.
Well, I would say that Nintendo at this point has a fucking chokehold on a lot of people.
Just like Apple.
Yeah. So
A cult
I can
of
see
personality. Emphasis on
see
the
Nintendo saying some shit like that and then being able to sort of get away with it, because again, they're big enough to be able to do that kind of shit and not suffer so many repercussions. But let's be honest, not many people are buying Borderlands. Not a lot of people are buying that game. Not a lot of people are a fan. Like, bro, if you at this point you have a lot less people that you used to, and your fucking movie flopped. Don't say any more stupid shit.
Nah, I think I'll save more stupid shit.
It's like, it's fucking common sense, but it's like some people say common sense is not even common anymore.
It isn't. That's why it's a
Which says-
superpower.
I mean, at this point, it is a superpower.
yeah,
Which says, I mean, that shady shit that Nintendo does on a constant basis that they always get away with, it's ridiculous. Yes, 100%.
It's the common sense is Deadpool's superpower, don't you know? His common sense is tingling.
Oh my god. Remember when they sued Pal Wars because they have a patent on fucking throwing balls? Yes. They also did a patent on the gliders after Pal World released a trailer on it. Like a couple of months later.
Yeah. What's your point?
It's that Nintendo's shady as shit, and man, they should not be able to get away with a lot of shit they do. But they still do. That's my point.
Yeah.
In which it just makes even stronger what I said about fucking Borderlands people, where they shouldn't do that shit because they don't have the means to sustain themselves if they end up looking worse. And yet they do. And they keep doing it. And they keep flopping.
You're just a hater, Lucas.
I'm not even a hater. I don't even give a shit. I have never played Borderlands. And I think I own them on Epic Games.
Yeah.
I think I have the first two, if I'm not mistaken. Doku. Oh, Sifu's free
Nice.
on Epic Games.
Nice.
Where is Borderlands? I'm sure I have one of them. I have Borderlands, the pre-sequel, that's what it's called apparently. I have Borderlands 2 and I have Borderlands 3. Ironically, I don't have Borderlands 1. Oh yeah, I have Bioshock Infinite, by the way.
Nice.
We could probably play the Bioshock trilogy at some point on stream. I have the 3 of them. And I barely played the first one on PS3 at one point. So that could go on the list.
Sure. Not like the list is getting any shorter.
I mean, I've been finishing my games. Plenty of them.
My list is not
I
getting
think.
shorter.
Let's see. How many games do I have on my list? I don't have that many games anymore that I've not finished technically. Of the games we have written out to play together are the Legacy of Kain games, which I'm already going through the second game and we didn't mark the first one as finished. I have Blasphemous, I have Cuphead, Castlevania, Metal Gear Rising, Darkest Dungeon, Dark Souls 3, Fez, Indivisible, Cyberpunk, Neon White, the original Dooms. And then the games I don't have the capture card for, the games that I have to play with Henrik, which are the Mega Man games and Strong Bad.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't have much. I don't really have that many games on my list at this point, considering the amount of games I had. Nothing makes me happier than seeing that fucking I Wanna Be the Boshi is on the completed list.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Broken Sword games also have to finish.
Yeah. Because I'd like to play the 2.5 game at some point and 5. And you need to play for
Yeah.
the other ones first.
I'll have to play 2 at least so you can go through the other one.
Yeah. And then there's 5.
And then there's 5, which will definitely take some time to get.
Yep. Well, I'd be playing that one, unless you want to.
Oh no, you can play it.
We'll see.
I can witness it.
We'll see, I guess. Anyway, we're gonna stop here.
Oh, okay.
We have gone over time as we expected. Also, M16 is finally appearing on the GFL one. They just announced it.
Oh, shit's already for the capture thing?
Yeah, they just
Yes,
did
I'm
it.
returning.
It just got announced.
Nice. Nice.
Her name is Beluga.
Huh.
So now we know her
And it's
name for GFL too.
Yeah. Hashtag
she's-
eventually.
If she survives.
Oh my god, please no. Please no.
Anyway,
Oh my God, I just got
thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna stop here. If you want to continue watching our future stuff, like, comment, subscribe, or leave us a comment. And we'll see you again next time. Bye.
Bye bye.